Little bit of, out in the open. You may know some of the kill counts, or some of the score counts are a little off from the other videos. The reason for that is I might have forgotten to save at the end of last stream. So thankfully I had the continue right where we left off, so I just went back through and got everything. With that, we are going to start this level. Oh, I didn't get this one. As usual, just skip these conversations because that's just usual. Oh my god, I can't believe our combat powers, blah blah blah. But with that, let's go ask for some help with Gridman. Because Gridman has some problems we gotta work out. Is it okay for them to work on? I have no fucking idea. Wait, yeah, no, how? I know I mean, I know enough Buckbeards to get by, but how? What are you gonna do? Pretty sure he doesn't even have external storage at this point. Yeah, I guess. Welcome to the onboard mission, Cannon. This is a single battle mission, only Gridman can be deployed. Training. The ones who are anti-beam. That is true. Gridman is great in melee combat, but currently the only range attack Gridman has access to is Grid Beam. It's up to them to meet it. Reminder, last time we were Gridman, we gained access to the weapon set of Max, which gives us Max Gridman.
この状況を打開しないと。私が何とかしよう。アクセスコードバトルトラクトンマックス。肩をつけるぞ。グリッドマン。頼むぞマックス。攻撃合体超人。マックスグリッドマン。
Come on, these things do lower all range damage, not just beams. I stress that because there's going to be a thing coming up pretty soon about beam attacks. So far I can match them 4 range with the grid beam. I'd rather start shifting the action economy into my favor. So I'm going to take out one. Mavi's good. She's got this organized really well. Like she's handling the kaiju better than Akane. Here we go.
来た。敵が来たぞ、ユータ。あ、分かってる。
俺が行く。
おいおい、ここは俺だろうが。アクセスコード、バスターボラー。グリッドマン、合体すんぞ。武装合体超人、バスターグリッドマン。無限の火力で焼き尽くすぞ。ツインバスターグリッドビーム。
May I present Gridman's high power ranged option? Yeah, so all of these missions you're going to be getting for Gridman, these onboard missions, are going to be unlocking the other weapon sets from the other members of the Neon Genesis High. So Boar here is our long-range powerhouse. Now, Gridman might not have as much range as, say, Amuro with his fin funnels or J-Decker, but it's not playing around. We take a look at Buster Gridman, 328, but it only can be used twice without a save bullet. True, nobody lives here. That means go nut. No point wasting the last deuce of Buster Boy. Yeah. Yeah, we just force-fed data. They're really good programmers. You starting to see the full potential of Gridman. Yep, next will be Vit. But, yeah, that won't be for a while. Because if we check the onboard... Oh, God. Actually, wait, did I already hit... Oh, I already... Why? Game making me a liar? Let's go. Second objective for Gridman. Blight. Mavi has challenged us again. Because why not? It's also because Gridman needs to get stronger. It's also good training. Yeah, no. Fucking big. All jokes aside, though, this level's gonna give us one of my favorite things for Gridman. Though, before we go in... Let's see. And then... Save bullets so we can double Gridman's ammo. Save energy because a lot of Gridman's attacks are going to eat up his energy supply. I'm gonna save those, but God, I'm gonna feed those when we get back to the full menu, back to the main menus. I'm gonna feed all that into fucking jacking Ryoba's CQ beast stat. God, he's gonna be unstoppable. What do you mean? True, it's all a matter of perspective. Oh, what could that mean? Like, look, we've already seen Auntie and the others. But, like, what could you mean inhabitants of a digital dimension? I don't believe it. Oh, it's the same ones we fought at the beginning of all this. You see that with just a little bit of tuning, Gridman is already so much more powerful. You want Gridman to have a really good starting morale. Let me see, what is he at currently? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. That also helps. He's finally reached ace pilot status, meaning he now deals 20% more damage. Gridman, well, okay, Gridman, much actually like his character in the show, starts off really underwhelming a little bit. Like, his animations are gorgeous and amazing to watch, but in terms of damage, it's underwhelming. And they've noticed the problem. So she brought in an expert. Koji Kabuto. Koji is very well aware of this sore spot, being this was the same sore spot Mazinger had back in the day. That is flight. Speedy airborne opponents. Like I said, this was the same problem that Mazinger had back in the day. In response, Mazinger had the Scramble developed, so we could take flight. Yeah, even with long-range combat, it's too fast for any of Gridman's weapons. But it's time for us to show off Gridman's final weapon. It's time to fly. May I present possibly the most jank animation in this game, but I love it. So, talk about a little bit of a deep anime homage here. The Laser Circus of Sky Vita. It is a callback to a very, very classic form of animation. I'm just double checking here the origins of it. Here we go. So, okay, the origins of the Laser Circus, I don't know the exact origins of it, but like the one that is because of I can speak. The most famous form of the Laser Circus comes from Macross, and that is the Macross Missile Massacre. Which is just a huge amount of missiles. It's usually followed by a dodge animation similar to what we get here in SR30. As I said, Macross is the most famous form of it. There are others, but it overlaps a lot of other stuff, including the high-speed dodge. Though talking about it though, oddly enough, the best Macross Missile Massacre, I'm saying that because that's the name, the Missile Massacre is the name of the trope. I just call it Macross Missile Massacre just because of the origins. But one of the best examples of the Missile Massacre is, oddly enough, in the Robotech series, which, for those unaware, Robotech was the original American version of Macross. There's a lot of problems with it, but its sound design is top tier. To explain, each individual missile has its own sound effect. There was no reason to go this far, but they did. And it's so good. With that, we've achieved, as far as we can right now, the full power of Gridman. You didn't, though? Hero in Mad Scientist don't dead. Yeah, no, they really don't. And we still don't have Gridman's true power. But we're getting there. Gridman is now a very versatile fighter. We now can cover airborne enemies, long ranges, and anti-beam shields. So that Gridman is pretty much ready for any situation. Okay, there's the combat points for 1 unit. Oh, sweet! Finally, we got dash. The skill program. Let's actually start hitting up some of the ace pilot conversations, then we'll start the next main story. She brought us a cake. So for each time a pilot reaches ace pilot status, you're gonna get a core stat up, so like CQB, RNG, stuff like that. But also you will obtain pilot points. Usually 50. It's usually small. The main thing is the conversations. At last. So that's what people mean by being young. So where ace pilots were always handled by our co-pilot in SR, X, V, and T, so in V it was always handled by 9, in X it was handled by Spiro, in T it was handled by the rest of the crew, pretty much with the exception of our pilot. This one, the ace pilot conversations are actually handled by the pilot. Is that your idea of a favor? Oh no. He's got the crazy eyes going.